Hello students. Let's discuss about methods of collecting primary data today. Yesterday, in our previous class, we discussed about the difference between primary data and secondary data. When we think about methods of collecting primary data, you can see there are various methods used for the collection of it. Methods like direct personal investigation, indirect oral investigation, mailing questionnaire, questionnaire sent through local correspondence, and telephone interview. But in our textbook, it explains only three methods. First one, direct personal investigation. Second one, mailing questionnaire. And third one, telephone interview. Let us discuss these three methods, its meaning, suitability, merits as well as demerits. Are you ready? Let's discuss methods of collecting primary data one by one. First of all, what is meant by direct personal investigation? By direct personal investigation, we mean it is the collection of information from the field directly. The individual, the enumerator, he himself collect the information directly from the field. It means a face-to-face investigation is conducted in this matter. And the investigator directly consult the concerned person to collect the information. And it should have a direct relationship between the investigator and the informant. Means that there is a direct contact exists between these two individuals. And such kinds of investigation provides clear-cut information regarding the situation. So, an investigator or an enumerator, if he want to get direct information, he has to approach the informant directly. Where the person is staying, he has to reach his accommodation and he has to collect the information from the field directly, and it will offer reliability in the data also. Clear? And let us analyze what are the suitability, whether this method is suitable in this field of inquiry or not. When we analyze the suitability of this method, direct personal investigation, it is more suitable in the field of inquiry if the field of inquiry is limited, not vast. Means a small area only, it is to be conducted, direct personal investigation is easy and reliable. Why? Because the population, means the study of the where we are conducting the study, that area is less, very few people only. So it is possible. And second thing is that it is more original, means it provides originality in the matters. Greater degree of originality we can expect from here. Means it is original. The investigator directly, he himself approaches the individual for the information. So it offers originality in the information. And it should be, the information collected from the field should be kept secret. Such kinds of secrecy is required. Such cases, this direct personal investigation can be conducted. And this data offers accuracy in the society. So means what the informant give to the individual, that is accurate. Is it? Such cases, we need accuracy. This method is most suitable method. And definitely the investigator should have to go to the field for the collection of information. So, such cases, if the investigator is ready to go to the field, if we need more secrecy in our analysis, if we want more accuracy in our data, we need the originality, we need original information and all, and the area is limited, this direct person investigation is appropriate or fit. So, we can conduct such kinds of study in such field of inquiry. Clear? Let's discuss now then merits. What are the merits of this method? When we analyze the merits, the first and foremost merit of this method is that it offers high degree of accuracy in the information. Means the enumerator went, the informant gave, it should be accurate. There is no such kinds of problems can be seen there in this one. So we can expect high degree of accuracy in the information collected from the field by the investigator. Second one, the data should be uniform. Because why? The same person, he collects the data from the field. So uniformity we can expect in the data. Because one person collects the data means it should be in the form of uniform nature. For example, most of these types of collection is used by police department in India. Not only in India, all over the world. So, where the field they want to inquire, this department, they are approaching the concerned. So, they should get accurate information. They are collecting the data in the same of uniform matters regarding the same issues and all. Is it? So, for example, a social issues happen in a locality. When the police investigate the information, the data collected by the police, it will be uniform in its nature and should be accurate because they might have visited all the concerned individual and the witness also they might have investigated and they might have got the correct information. That is why we can expect accuracy and uniformity in the data. Moreover, third merit is that it is original data because the investigator might have questioned the right person and he might have collected the original information from the concerned individual. So we can expect originality, original data in this regard. And moreover, this when the investigation is conducted face to face, directly, so that offers a confidence in the minds of the people as well as the informant because I am giving the correct information and the officer is having the feel that I am getting the correct information. So direct contact with the informant it offers. That's the fourth merit. So there is a direct contact between the enumerator and the informant. And moreover, this data can be used for a comparative study. In previous case, it might be happen some incidents like this. They can compare. Okay, that time what was the information given by the individual? So what was the nature of such cases and all? So it will be more helping or it will be helpful for the person, those who are conducting such kinds of information. So we can say the fifth merit is that it can be used for a comparative study. It is possible to use for a comparative study and moreover, the enumerator, the investigating officer can use the question according to the situation. So means more flexibility. This method offers more flexibility in the investigation. That is the next merit. We can expect a flexible situation. Means depends upon the situation, depends upon the information shared by the informant. We can change the question according to the situations and all. These are the major merits of these methods. So once again, we can expect high degree of accuracy in the investigation. We can find uniform data. We can expect original data in the collection. And there is a direct contact between the enumerator and the informant. And we can compare the data for our comparative study. And we can use as a flexible method for this investigation. Flexibility. These are the major merits of this method. Then let's see what are the demerits. Definitely merits are there. Some sort of demerit also be there. First one is that it is a time consuming process. Means in order to investigate, in order to complete the investigation, it will take time. We need more time and more energy, more labor force also required. Suppose it's a matter of one incident, okay. But it's a matter of a social issue. We need more individuals for the investigation. So it's a time consuming. And moreover, second element is that it is very expensive. Because if we want to investigate a matter, in locality it's okay. But how can we assure that these local persons are there behind that one? So we have to go behind the matter. Miles and miles we have to travel. Lakhs and lakhs of rupees we have to spend. So it's a time consuming and it's expensive method. And moreover, the scope of investigation is wide. It is not fit. Because a wide area, it is not possible to apply this method. Area is less. It's only relating to a small society, it's okay. But in our country, a country like India, how can we use this method widely? But still we are using. Scope of inquiry is, investigation is less only. The widest area, it is difficult to conduct the inquiry, but we are using as a method of inquiry for the matters and all. And fourth demerit is that there are possibilities of personal prejudice or bias in this regard. Means prone to bias. That's a fourth demerit. Means suppose the investigator went to a field to conduct the inquiry. Definitely the investigator can influence the situation and he can give a wrong report to the authority. Is it? So these are the possible demerits. First one, time consuming. Second one, expensive. Third one, scope of investigation is wide. It is not possibly used or possibly fit. And fourth one, personal prejudice or bias is possible. Means prone to bias is also possible. These are the four demerits of this one. Even if these are the demerits in our country, we are using this direct personal investigation to an extent to collect the information from the field. Clear? When we think about second method, mailing questionnaire. By mailing questionnaire we mean it's a set of questions we are preparing regarding the issue, and we are making the question in an order properly with the essential information and all regarding the individual and all, and we are sending the questionnaire through mail to the individual. And in order to send back the answer to the enumerator, we are keeping a stamped envelope also there for the convenience of the person, where the address also be written there. Such a way, preparing a set of questions according to the situations of the inquiry and sending the question to the individual where the field of inquiry is conducted, and we are expecting after preparing the answers and all, they will send back in the given envelope. That is the mailed questionnaire or mailing questionnaire method. And means when we are preparing the question, be very cautious and confident regarding the questions. There should be a cause effect in the question, because the questionnaire should be limit. 10 to 15 question only maximum we can fit in a questionnaire. And we have to keep in mind the objective of study when we are preparing the question. For what purpose we are conducting this study? Objective of study is very important in preparing question. It is not possible to prepare any number of questions with regarding any topic. We have to specifically ask some question. That question should provide answer for our objective of our study. Such a way it should be there. And we have to offer a confidence that yes, the information should be secret. Means we will not publish this information to anyone else to answer that. So question should be very rigid and clear to direct to the inquiry. Such a way we have to be very confident while preparing question. Clear? So and this method is suitable. When we think about the suitability of this method, we can see that when the informants are educated, our field of inquiry, we are conducting in an educated society, it is very suitable. Because the question, they should have to read the question. They should be able to read the question. Means minimum literacy, how to read or write should be there in the society. There only we can conduct this study. Otherwise it will be difficult. How they will read? So then they have to depend the scribe and all, or translator is required. That is not will not provide the reliability of the information. Is it? That we'll discuss in the demerit side of this one. So, first suitability is that the inquiry in the field should be educated field. The informants are educated. Then it is possible to conduct. Second thing is that it should be conducted in a regular base. Once in a while it is conducted means the new informants are not concerned about. If it is a regular process, they will be in a routine way. Okay, we have to answer these questions. Understood? So it should be conducted in a routine way. Then only it will be suitable. Or the informants are educated. Whenever these informants are educated and should be conducted in a routine way, this method is most apt or most applicable. And the field of inquiry is wide. That's a third suitability. When the field of inquiry is wide, this method we can use. It's not possible to go individually to collect the information like a direct person investigation. So this method we can use. Clear? And let us analyze the merits and demerits of this one. First of all, merits. This main questionnaire also having some merits. First one is that it is less expensive. It's very cheap. Means prepare a questionnaire, take a printout of that one, put in a cover and send to the individual and keep one more envelope also there. Simple. It's a matter of expense is less. So we can say it's less expensive and it is applicable. We can send this questionnaire to the remote areas where easily we cannot reach there easily there. Such area, if the post office facility is there, we can use this method easily in order to cover the remote areas. And second thing is that less effort only required. Effort compared with the previous other methods, effort less job. Why? Just prepare some question. While preparing question, we should have to think the objective of our study and prepare the question, take printout and send. Effort is less compared with the other methods of inquiries. Clear? And third one is that it saves our time. Less effort and it saves our time. Means just send the questionnaire and wait for the answering. Wait for the letter packets coming back. So it's saves our time and it is very fit for sensitive questions. If you want to ask something sensitive regarding the issues relating to social order or political issues and all such sensitive cases, we can use this method. And we have to ensure that this information we will not share with anyone else. It's only personal. 100% personal investigation we are conducting. It is fit for sensitive questions. That's the fourth merit of this one. Is it? And majority of the people, they are using this questionnaire. You might have seen in online surveys, they are using this method. They are preparing question and sending to the individual for further investigation and all. Clear? These are the merits of this method. First demerit, as you know, how it is possible. Because the field of inquiry is not 100% literate, educated. How it can be conducted? So it is we can say that the data is not, this method is not reliable. Why? Because most of the population in our country, they are illiterate. Where it is literacy is right there, okay. So illiteracy is there, the ability to read and write is not there with the society or the community. This survey is not possible. It's flop. So not reliable. And second demerit is that less accurate. Is it? Accuracy is less. How? Because what is the guarantee that the person he himself filled the information and all? That's why we cannot trust the information. Lack of accuracy in conclusions regarding the information. And third one is that lack of quality. How do you think that, or how can we assure that the person will send the envelope back? He will fill it and he will keep it there. So, how out of 10, 1 or 2 will send back? Remaining 8, they will not send it back. And there is no possibility of contacting because there is nothing is there. Only we got an address. Accordingly, we send that one. Is it? So, lack of quality means the response rate from the individual may be poor and the help of scribe is required. Yes, if the person is not educated, you don't know how to read the question and to understand the meaning of the question, he has to depend as scribe. Help of scribe is required. And what is the guarantee that the answer what he has given to the person, he has entered the correct answer? Scribe might be written his own answer. That may be just against the objective of the study. These are possibilities, is it? These are the possible demerits of these methods. Clear now? So not reliable, less accurate, no quality in the data, and educated people only possible. Illiteracy is there, it is not possible. Then we need the scribes, help of the scribe. Scribe means those who the person, those who can help you in reading and writing the question or understanding the question. Is it? Third method of collecting primary data is telephone interview. Compared with the two other methods, direct oral investigation and mailing questionnaire, it is little more suitable in the society. Because telephone method means that we are asking questions, what is prepared in advance to the concerned individual through a device. So means asking question, it is easy through the telephone and it can be conducted in short time. It is easily conducted in the society. There is no more effort is required to conduct the survey in this regard. But one thing is sure, the question should be prepared in advance. Regarding the individual, we should have to prepare the question. Accordingly, it can be conducted through a telephone. We are calling a person and we are seeking the information from the individual. If the individual is reluctant to give the answer for certain questions, we have to ask subsidiary other question to get the information from the individual. And this method is suitable if the field of inquiry is wide. If you want to conduct in a big area, wide area, population is more, it is possible, this method. Why? We can call the individual if we are having the contact number of the individual. And second thing is that enumerators should be skilled enumerators, because they should know to communicate with the people in their local languages, and the cultural norms of the people should also be conveyed. Means they should know the society, what kind of society we are conducting inquiry, and what are the social norms of the people. So it depends upon their religious and social norms. We have to prepare the question and we have to ask the question. And the enumerator should be well versed in local languages, regional languages. The language capacity, proficiency of the individual also important. Means we cannot ask the question in a wrong way. We should not violate the community rules and regulations when we are asking the question. Then let us discuss about the merits as well as the demerits. When we analyze the merits of this method, it is very cheap, because only a telephone call only required, and it's a very less expensive and very economical method. That's one thing, economical or less expensive. And second thing is that less influence of the respondents. Means influence of the respondent is less, because just we are asking question and they are giving information. There is no such other kinds of influence is required from that one. And high response rate means if he took the phone, definitely he will respond. So means we can expect. But in previous method we found that there is no response rates are less. People will not be responding. Who will prepare the question paper and who will write the answer there? Is it? So here we can expect high response rate in the minds from the sides of the people. And it is sensitive areas, sensitive things we can personally call and ask. This method also our police department they are using along with the direct personal investigation. Clear? So what are the merits? Less expensive or more economical, less influence of respondents in this regard, and moreover a high degree of responsiveness, means the respondent rate is still high from the society. That also we can expect in this regard. There are some demerits also. What are the demerits? It is not possible to use, very limited use only. First of all, we should get the contact number of the individual. Who will give the number? From where we are, somewhere we are collecting, we got the information number and all. If we are calling them, what is the guarantee that he will pick the phone from the other side? And if he pick the phone, so what is the guarantee that he will respond to the individual? Say, I don't know. He will deny the situation. What is the guarantee he will inform? So that is why we can say limited use only for this method. Second thing is that it obstructs the visual reactions of the individual. When we are asking the question, whether he is engaged in the case. From the face, we can understand the situations. Like in classroom, the teachers, they are asking the questions. From your face, the teacher will understand whether you know the answer or not. If it is through online, what is the guarantee that you are giving the correct answer, like online classes now? We are asking question from one side, you are reading the answer from the notebook. So the telephone interview, such a device methods are not fit to an extent in the society. So it obstructs the visual reactions or feelings of the informant. Is it? That's the second demerit. And third one is that competent enumerators are required to conduct this question and answers and from where it is available. Such kinds of competent enumerators are not easily available in the society, or if it is there, it is very expensive for them. We have to give more money for them to investigate, like personal investigation and all. And fourth one, how many are having telephone now? Is it? Especially in the local areas. When we think about the urban people, it's okay. When we think about the local area, if we are using, instead of telephone, we are using mobile, what is the level of range? In city it is 4G or 5G it is there. But in local areas, still there are many areas their wide network is not available. Such area, how can we conduct this study? These are the major demerits. Limited use, obstruct the visual reactions of the individual. Competent enumerators are required, but it is not cheaply available. It is expensive, and most of the areas most of the people may not have telephone or mobile phones now to convey the message. These are the various three methods of collecting investigation and its merits and demerits. Hope you enjoyed the class. Thank you.